Hey there, Taurus. Welcome to your Love Tarot reading for October 2022. This is a Halloween themed love reading that explores potential for tricks, treats, and bewitching bumps in the night for Taurus in October. So feel free to take with you whatever messages resonate and leave behind for others whatever does not. So, Taurus, in this first column, we uncover tricks of the heart that you might not see coming. You have armadillo basket, grounding, fierce protection. You have 3 of Wands, the Hermit, and 8 of Swords. In the second column, we look at the love treats in October's goodie bag for Taurus. You have barmbrack, sweetness, and synergy. King of Cups, 7 of Wands, 4 of Cups. And in this third column, we look at potential for Taurus to experience magically delicious love bumps in the night. You have the end of a tough cycle approaches, full moon in Capricorn. You have the moon, 3 of Pentacles, and the World. So, Taurus, in terms of the tricks of the heart you might not see coming with this fierce protection and grounding, the 8 of Swords kind of indicates that there's some kind of restriction or a thought process of not being able to really do anything. With a 3 of Wands there is a desire to kind of expand, grow, and move on. And with the Hermit, there is a lesson, like a wisdom that is going to come about from whatever situation this is. So it may be that in the past there was like something that you were hopeful about, some type of connection with you and someone else that you thought was going somewhere. You may have been invested in it and prepared for it, but here there's a sense of that's not really happening, and wherever you thought you were going, it's as if you're just stuck in one spot, but really you are still moving forward on your journey, and kind of to take the opportunity to see, what things that worked for you, what things that didn't work for you here. So let's take a look at this Hermit here. You have the King of Cups. So Taurus, there may be that in this situation, that you were that King of Cups, that you were really supportive and caring and wanting to make this happen. You do have the King of Cups over here with love treats in October's goodie bags. So because of this, the 8 of Swords here and the 4 of Cups over here, it's seeming that more that you are the King of Cups. You are in that position to really offer someone that love that you have, that big cup of love you have. So let's take a look at the 3 of Wands. You have the 8 of Wands here. So definitely it seems that you were really wanting to have this move forward. You're ready to kind of go wherever it took you. Let's see about the 8 of Swords. You have the Ace of Cups. So here, yeah, it definitely feels like you are that King of Cups. You definitely have this big Ace of Cups that you want to share with someone. And in terms of this month, the the energy that you were going to invest in someone else, invest it in taking care of yourself, making sure you feel grounded in terms of, your physical health, making sure that you're nourished, making sure your emotional health is doing well, your mental health. So here it's a sense of needing to build you back up as opposed to, protecting you from something, because in a sense, rejection is protection. So in this column of love treats and October's goodie bags with the barn brack, sweetness and synergy. So this is like a bread that is baked with a whole bunch of items in there, like cloth and sticks and peas and metal that you don't want to eat. But the concept behind it is that it kind of predicts certain, wherever you slice this bread and whatever treat you get inside of this slice of the bread or loaf or cake, whatever it is, kind of indicates your fortune and what you're going to get. But ultimately, it's the concept that all these things together really is more significant than the individual items. So for you, Taurus, this concept of, sweetness and synergy, it's almost that you need to take these experiences that might not be so amazing, that might be, testing your ability to kind of keep pursuing love, and recognize that even when it's not good, these experiences, it's part of life. It's part of the sweetness of life. It's part of what makes, when you find that true connection, even more valuable, more heartfelt. So let's take a look at the King of Cups up here. You have the 10 of Cups. So it's definitely a concept of there's going to be moments where you are going to be reminded of why it is that you have a certain desire to connect with someone, what it is that you want for your future, and why things didn't work out in the past, and why those probably were a good thing. So let's take a look at the 7 of Wands here. Well, these two wanted to come out. So you have the 4 of Cups again, and the 5 of Swords. So here, this is a sense of someone who is just doesn't care, is really not excited by the options, and when they are excited by the options, they kind of pursue it to the point of it not really being something worth pursuing. So I'm getting a sense here, Taurus, that this might not even be you in these situations. It could even be those other people. If you didn't like them, if you didn't, want to give them your big Ace of Cups, it's a sense of, what you're looking for, what matters to you, and there's a reason why, there's a reason why certain offers of love are not actually received or accepted on, both ends of things. So let's see about this 4 of Cups here. You have the 10 of Swords. So Taurus, to some degree, this not accepting what's offered, whether it's you, whether it's them. It's a sense of maybe feeling like all this is all for nothing, feeling that it's really not worth it. But really, there is a new dawn ahead. There's a new path. There is still that 10 of Cups that lays in the future for you. But in terms of, magically delicious love bumps in the night for October, that's probably not going to happen for a lot of you because you're still going through this tough cycle. But it is, the end is approaching, and you do have this World card. Here with this moon, you have the full moon in Capricorn. You have this moon here. I know you're a Taurus, but Capricorn is similar to Taurus in terms of the earth element kind of being really, to some degree, possibly stubborn and being a hard worker, and really kind of not traditionally someone who wears their heart on their sleeve. Here you've got a lot of focus on love. You have a lot of love to give, and that you want to receive. To some degree, there is a need to focus on being grounded, but also recognizing that there's still other aspects for you to focus on in your life. Perhaps you've been focusing on aspects of love to get your mind off of work or school. So it's a sense of as you come out of this cycle that you feel that you're stuck in, perhaps asking the question of what is it that this aspect of love is being a distraction for? What is there besides love that you can kind of work on? So let's take a look at this moon. Actually, I'm going to clarify with this deck. You have the Seven of Wands again. So this, whatever you're like, this inner conviction, whatever it is that you are like feeling that you're being tested by, it's almost a sense of why is that the challenge that you are sticking to? Why is that the main issue for you? What about the Three of Pentacles? You have the Knight of Pentacles. So there is a sense of, there is an opportunity for you really to stand on your own, to pursue your career, your future, and to really focus on that. And perhaps take a look at if you've been not doing those things, figure out why, or maybe refocus on that. And let's see what we have here with the World. You have the Knight of Cups. So here it might be like once you pull your head and your heart out of this pursuit of, that didn't work out, and refocus it, then this will kind of complete that cycle. And around the corner there's going to be another opportunity of love coming your way. So Taurus, I'm going to pull an oracle card to get a message from your future self about any spine tingling love connections that may be lurking in the shadows. And it says it's okay to be a sucker for what you love. So if you are focusing on love, or have been focusing on love, that's fine. It's great. It's part of what makes when you find that connection even sweeter. But for you to kind of get out of a certain kind of cycle that you think you're stuck in, or a rut that you think you're stuck in, perhaps redirect your focus and your concern to something that is more related to what you can create in the material world. So I'm hoping that this reading provides a helpful perspective of love for your October, and we'll see you next time. Take care.